Guitar Buddies, great fun song there from Queen, Tie Your Mother Down. It's got this great riff to play. So basically I'm playing an A5 chord, open A, and 2 and 2 on the D and G strings. So I play the A string first, so I'm picking a downstroke and then an upstroke. And then picking C on 3 on the A string and pulling off to A. And then re-picking those 2 notes there, E and A on 2 and 2. And I play that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm playing a G5 technically, because I'm playing G on 3 on the E string, muting the A string, open D, open G, and then 3 and 3 on the B and E strings. Then to a D, okay, and then to a C suspended second, so that's just C, G and D. So there's your D chord, standard D, then 3 on A, open G, 3 on B, and then just move that bottom note down to a B, so you've got G over B, so it's 2, and then open D, open G, and 3. So that third finger stays there all the way through on this note, on 3 on the B string. Yeah. And that's the main riff, and it's great fun to play. I love that riff. Okay, and so then you've got this section where it goes from that into an E. So it's kind of, so basically I'm just playing an E in the 7th position. Okay, so an E bar chord starting on 7, so 7 on A and 9, 9, 9. Okay. And then I'm adding the 6th note on 11, usually on about the 4th beat. So it kind of varies a little bit, I think. But basically it's kind of like that kind of... Then go to, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, moving that up 3 frets to a G. And then you go back into the riff the first time. But you don't play that on this time. What you do is you do kind of 5 of these, and then on the 6th one you go. It does a little slide down the neck, so it's kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's kind of roundabout, kind of random, but about the 15th fret of the E string. Just slide down, so it's and then it'll climb up playing open A, B, C, C sharp. So open 2, 3, 4, and that's taking you into the chorus, which is a D again with an added 6. So I'm playing 5, same shape as the E chord, 5, 7, 7, 7, just down 2 frets. So it's a 1, 2. So then I'm playing A, 2, and then that G again, a G5 to D, and then above A, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So and then it's the riff chords at the end of the riff, but slower. So it's just like we played earlier, but and then you're back into it. Okay, the second time after you play that G, it doesn't play, it just kind of goes 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So you kind of do just an A, and again on the 4th beat, just do a slide down. Okay, and that's basically it. And the guitar solo plays over after that G there. You go back into, so it basically plays over the kind of verse. Okay, if you're watching the playthrough, you'll see which bits it's playing. So it kind of does that, goes to the E, then back to that for the slide bit, and then back into the E. Okay, so it's all the same stuff you've been playing already, and the only different bits is there's some stops. So it kind of goes. So there's instead of kind of going, or it just does a. It's kind of go 1, 2, 3. Little stops, and there's also a little bit where it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 into the chorus. So that's a bit. So it's going that kind of thing. But it's just a change of rhythm. But you're basically playing the same things. Okay, and then at the end you've got like 3 times through the riff, and then it goes to a D. Kind of holds that bit of whammy if you want, and then carry A, that kind of thing. So it's pretty straightforward, and it's a great riff. Okay, and really fun to play. So next we'll take a look at the lead parts. The solo, I was starting on the A blues scale with a few little extra notes. I'm playing. That's the kind of first section. I'm starting with a little bend, just a pull really, just pulling on 5 and 5, C and E on the G and B strings, and then a little cheeky G sharp there. Okay, so I'm playing 6, 7 on the D and G strings, 5, and then repick 5 and push it up to sort of C sharp, back to A. So it's kind of, yeah, and then a kind of little variation here. So a little chromatic section. I'm playing 7, 7, A to D, C sharp, and then kind of bending up to the C sharp. Yeah. So it's a little push there. So 7, 7, 6, push up on 5, and then bending up to an A, releasing to G. So bending on 8 and release. And then so it's, I'm going. I'm playing E, E flat, D, C. Just a blues scale there. 5, 8, 7, 5. Back to 7. Then a little pull on 5 on the way down. And going down the blues scale. 5, 7, 5. So 5 on G, 7, 5. The A string, 7, 6, 5. Then 3 open 3. C, A, C. And then I'm just playing 3 times D, C, A, C. So 5, 3, open 3. And then 4 times, a little variation of that. So D, open, slight bit of palm muting as well. So just D, A, C, A. One last D, A, and then a little blues scale run. So I'm sliding up from that D. So I'm going 5, 7, 5 on A and D. Back to 7 on A. Then up to G, A, C. 5, 7, 5 on D and G. And an E on 7. And that E is taking us into the E chord, okay? So it's landing on that as we hit the E chord on the rhythm part. Okay, then we've got, okay, so we've got E, G, A, pull on G, back to 7, so 7, 5, 7, pull on 5, back to 7, and then we've got so I'm sliding to a C sharp. So now we're going into the E major pentatonic scale. So we've shifted scales here for the E chord. So I've got I'm sliding to G sharp here on 11 on the A string, 2 B's on 9 on the D string, then an E. So it's just an E arpeggio really. Okay, so it's 11, 9, 9, 9, then just bending, release on 11, F sharp to G sharp, pulling off to 9, then F sharp, E, C sharp, 11, 9, 11, back to 9, and then it's, and then so it's a bit, what you're kind of doing is a little bit like here, where he's using the C and the C natural and the C sharp, kind of, so it's kind of so you're kind of bending up and then releasing it a semitone, and then releasing, so you're bending from 12 to 14, then releasing again to 12, 10 to 12. Okay, and then just F sharp on 11, A on 10, and F sharp on 11. Okay, and that ends that section, and next we're into the slide section. I'm keeping my guitar in standard tuning. I'm starting on an A chord on the 14th fret of the D, G and B strings. Okay, so just kind of picking that, and then going up to 17. Okay, so E, A, E. And then kind of pick it, kind of going from sliding. That's it without the slide. It's a little easier to see. So I'm going from 17 to 15. Yeah. So it's, yeah. And then same on the B string. Then from 15 to 13. Then sliding to 14. So. And then that sort of takes you back to your starting point, 14, 14. So it's kind of, yeah. And then again you've got, just like before, and then I'm just hitting that C sharp on 14 and just kind of sliding back off it. Wow, wow, and then hitting the A again. Okay, and there's another little slide bit that comes on the, so I'm just playing, 14, 14, and then kind of sort of sliding to 17, 17, 17, so taking that A up to a C, okay? Okay, so that's the slide sections. On that short triplet section, on the last chorus, you've got a little section where you kind of just bending on all the way up on 19, bending a D up to E, and playing a G on 20. Yeah, and kind of sliding away from it. And then the outro solo, quite similar to the first solo. So I'm going to play D, C sharp, bend again to A. So 7, 6, bend on 5 to 7 twice, and then the little kind of blue scale one. So I'm playing G, little trill, E, G, E, and then so 8, 5, 8, 5 on B. So I'm going, so I'm going 8, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7 on D, back to C, and on that C, you can kind of get a harmonic, nice little bonus. Okay, and then kind of okay, so 7, 5, 7, A, G, E, G, A again, back up, C on 5, on G, landed there, and then you just got a section where you're kind of going, so slightly palm muted, just sort of rocking between 5 and 5 and 7 there. So E and G and C. And then you've got a little coming out of that, little bend. It almost sounds on the record, it almost sounds kind of reversed, like there's an effect on it. But something like that, it's bending to E on 7, releasing a little trill. And then we've got that. And then so I'm bending to an A, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So G, E, E flat, D, C, D. Okay, so 8, 5, 8, 7, 5, 8, and then C, A, G, E, little pull on G, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5 on E, E, D, and A. They're kind of just coming down, coming down, 7, blue scale, 7, 6, 5, 3. And then kind of just like on the intro solo, just kind of carrying on with that. Can't remember how many times, but just, you know, just kind of rocking away till you get to the end. Then little blue scale one, something back up to there to finish. 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. Okay, and then that's kind of where it goes into the ending on that note there. But with this end solo, just have a bit of fun with it and mess around. Don't need to copy it exactly. You know, Brian May wouldn't play it the same every time. And then finally, you've basically got just a bend on the very last chord, a G to an A. So bending on the 15th fret of the E string, and there you go. Next we'll take a look at the bass. So for the bass, I'm starting on the intro with an open A. And then on the G, D, C, G chords, I'm playing root third, G, F sharp, C, B. So 5 on D to 4, 3 on A to 2. Okay, and then we're into the verse, and I'm playing just play open A, C, open A. So open and 3 on the A string, and then that again, what we played in the intro. G, F sharp, C, B. Okay, so that's kind of your verse riff there. Nice and straightforward. And then we've got like a pre-chorus section, and it changes a little bit each time. So first time it kind of just goes to an E. And then to a G. And then the second time it goes to that G. So just an E on 7 on the A string. First time, stays on that one note. Second time we get to there, I'm playing E, G sharp, A, B. So 7, then on the D string, 6, 7, 9. Then go to that G. So the first time it's just single note, E to G. That kind of to 10 on the A string. Second time, it's the same. Go to there, but just instead of just an E, playing that. And then on the guitar solo section, it does a little more complicated. It's got so I'm playing. That's the first time like we played before. E, G sharp, A, B. And then the second time I'm playing E, D, C sharp, B. So I'm playing 7 and 7 on G, 6 and 9 on D. So yeah, so then going down this time. Third time, going E, D, C sharp, B. 7, 5, 4, 7. And then back to just like we played before, E, G, G, G. So altogether it's okay, so that's that section. Okay, a little different each time. And last time it goes just back to the E again. Okay, just on the E note. And then the first time we come out of that, we go back into so just leading into the chorus. We're back to that riff, and then so the A and the C, and then A, B, B, C, C, C sharp. Leading into the chorus. So open 2, 3, 4. The second time it's shorter and it doesn't play, just sort of plays. So just a bar of open A and then that lead up. And then kind of next time it's basically a little kind of, you know, there's a little stabs on it. But if you listen to the track, you know, play along with it, it's just an A note. Okay, but obviously the band's doing some kind of syncopation there. Right, so, but basically there's that's the pre-chorus. Okay, just an A or the riff, shorter version. Okay, or some little stabby bits. And then the chorus, again, this changes slightly. On the first chorus, so just playing a D, time of the day, yeah? D, F sharp, back to D. Then A, open A, and an octave A on 7 on the D string. And then just the D note. Tie your mother down, tie your mother down, da, 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 da. And kind of stop. So the bass up stops there. Yeah, so again, it's those notes that we played on the intro. Okay, and then that's most of it. So, but there's also a few little variations on this. Just a couple of times. you'll see on the playthrough, it kind of goes to, so just like we did with the E, but 2 frets down. So the second chorus, it just does the D the first time, A, then yeah, and then after the guitar solo, it does that again. Yeah, but and then also does that a couple of times, and there's a little stabs in between, but that's basically it. Then it's just kind of on the ending 3 times, and then at the end, you just do it's a little free-for-all for the band. This is the bit where you're kind of watching the drummer to see where he's going to like smack the snare to finish. Okay, so you just kind of... So I just kind of... whatever you want, really. I'm just playing the A minor pentatonic scale here. So I'm playing kind of 5 on A, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. Anything you want. Just a little jam at the end there, and it ends on an A. Okay, great song, and as always, buddies, thanks for watching. Cheers.